Hi, this is Debbie back with Cheyenne Wyoming Urban Gardener, and we are transplanting and filling pots with more soil and doing a little bit more seed planting. We're planting some more seeds in the rosemary here. You see my rosemary came back out. We had one section of it die off, but this main section is still very nice and healthy, and we planted some more seeds behind. And we've got our mint all coming out now, and the mint's doing what it's supposed to do. It is starting to lay over and run. So we've got that, and the parsley. This was the parsley that was indoors. As you can see, it has really bounced out now that we've got it going on here in this pot outside. And we have some basil seed planted here. It is not coming up as yet, but it will be soon. It's only been planted a few days. And this is the peppermint, all coming back. It was really died back through the winter, and now it is really bouncing out, especially with it coming outdoors, having a little bit of sunlight. This is the tall fuchsia plant that was the transplant. It is now beginning to lean over a little bit. We did have a squirrel or something that ripped off the top of this one, so I may actually just go ahead and trim these down a little bit. And then of course we've got another mint plant back there. So we're beginning to start cleaning up. As you can see, a lot of the pots, I'm still working on a couple of them. This is my lemon balm here, and I'm not real sure if it'll come back. Sometimes they overwinter, sometimes they don't. I had them overwinter in my herb garden, but I'm not real sure about this pot. So we will find out a little bit later. I don't want to start digging into it. The thyme has really started bouncing back. It was more of an auburn looking color all through the winter, but it did overwinter. The leaves are still viable. So did this thyme plant, and I've just been trying to clean them up and get the leaves out of there. We've been cleaning up some of the other pots, and the dogs are back outside. So I apologize for that. I have to keep pausing because I'm having to put the dogs back in the house. This is some dill. I just planted some new seeds in this. I'll be carrying it in and out. Got these long garden beds already cleaned out. I pulled up the last of the rutabaga. I know that the miniature roses look terrible right now, but they're actually quite viable still. The stems are still very strong in there and still greened up. So once these start putting on leaves again, then I will start trimming them back to find out exactly what parts have died. But as you can see, still green in there. So we have those overwintered. We even had some of the sage overwinter that was just kind of a side planting of, because we just wanted to put something in that container. It did overwinter. It's actually coming back out now. And I even had some come up in the garden that I didn't expect to overwinter at all, especially because we had some temperatures that were negative 30 in the night back about a month ago. We're starting to prepare these garden plots because this one will not need to have tilling done this season because it's already very, very soft. So that is done. This is my grandson's little plot that he got. He got this little raised garden bed, fabric garden bed, and he already has some things planted in it. Some of them probably will not make it. He even has a little broccoli plant that I gave him, but it probably won't make it. It'll probably get frozen, but at least it gives him something to do. And he made it really cute with these little loops of bamboo. And still got this section over here to clean up. I've started working on this area over here. We got all the leaves cleaned out. Leaves really accumulate in this corner. This is on the side of the house, the south facing side, and where all I have my container gardening. And I do have some containers missing, and I think we have some little butterfingers or sticky fingers that are coming around stealing garden pots, but I do have some missing, but I still have quite a few, and I still have tons and tons in the garden shed, so no big loss. I just kind of, it's a loss on soil because I do recycle my soil. So we've already started getting these cleaned up, and we actually have some lettuce that is coming up right now in this little garden bed. I don't know if you can see it or not. It's right in here, greening up. So we've got that going on. The oregano did overwinter, and I just watered it and cleaned that up a little bit, so that should start coming back out. Got the artichokes sitting out here just to get a little bit of sun, even though they've not came up yet. They are working on it very, very hard. So I've got these to clean out still. I've got a couple more over here to clean out, but I have started already cleaning some of these out. And we've got some radishes coming up over here. You can see that one there. And a few more are coming up all over the place. So we'll have some radishes here in about 21 to 30 days. I'm going to plant some spinach in here just to see if I can get some spinach growing, even though we'll still have freezes and things like that. I did have some spinach that overwintered, but it finally died off just about a couple of weeks ago. So I'm going to go ahead and get that replanted. So we're starting to clean those up. I've got some strawberry slips to separate here because they are starting to come back out. And we'll probably start utilizing another kiddie pool. And we want to get a kiddie pool over here on the south side and see if they do a little bit better, because we have the other kiddie pool on the north side right now, and it was doing fantastic through the last summer. So we'll leave that one there and then put one on the south side as well. So like, subscribe, hit the notification bell for notices on new videos as they come out. And we shall see you in the next one.